y'all, God bless you. In today's video I'm gonna be sharing some baby content with y'all. I thought I would give you guys my symptoms that I had between my 2-week wait, so from the time of conception to the time that I received a positive pregnancy test. I thought I would share with you guys some symptoms that I realized that I had during that time. So this is my 5th pregnancy. I did miscarry back in 2018. If you guys haven't seen the video that I made about that, I will link it up in the eyes. As well, if y'all have not seen my positive pregnancy test for this pregnancy, I will also link that up in the eyes. So make sure to check those out if you haven't. So this is, like I said, my 5th pregnancy, but my 4th baby. We're just super blessed, super excited. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the 5 symptoms that I realized I had within that 2-week wait. So for like my last pregnancy, I really wasn't tracking anything. I mean, gosh, we had just had a baby, okay? And when we received the positive pregnancy test, our baby had barely just turned 6 months. So we were not trying to get pregnant. We weren't opposed to it, but we weren't like, you know, it wasn't like, okay, let's track and let's chart and let's track symptoms and let's, you know, track ovulation. And it was nothing like that, y'all. We were just like, okay, if the Lord blesses us with another baby, then that will be okay, because how I saw it was then our 2 little ones will be together growing up, right? And then that way, once they, you know, past, like, let's say potty training stage, they do it together, you know, they'll be close in age basically. So we weren't opposed to it, but we also didn't think that it was gonna happen like that. So yeah, so I wasn't tracking symptoms or anything like that. So after I received the positive pregnancy test, which again, if y'all haven't seen, that will be linked in the description box, but when I did get the positive pregnancy test, I did start thinking and realizing, man, wait a minute, there were things that was going on that, you know, that show signs of pregnancy. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. So I do have them in my phone. So the first one that I noticed was headaches. Now I fight migraine headaches on occasion. I will get a terrible migraine. They have not been anywhere near as what they used to be back, I think in like 2012. I mean, they were severely bad. But I did notice these were just like, they were different types of headaches. They were not migraines. They would just sporadically come and go. And I was like, man, what the heck? Like I was realizing as I was getting the headaches, I'm like, why am I getting these headaches? Like, this is not, you know, these are not migraines. So I wasn't, normally I'll get consistent migraines and then, okay, fine, I'm battling the migraines. And then even those, I don't even get migraines that often anymore. So the consistent headaches, I was like, what the heck is this? But you know, I didn't think anything of it, because like I said, and which you're probably gonna hear a lot in this video, we were not expecting to get pregnant. So I was not looking at the headaches as if they were a pregnancy symptom. The next symptom that I noticed that I had was some mild congestion. Now I know that as your body is preparing for pregnancy and, you know, conception is happening and all of that, I know that you could develop congestion because of the hormones. And I didn't think anything of it, because I thought, I was like, okay, it's probably allergies, or I'm probably fighting a cold. My husband and I did get pretty sick around the new year, but this was after that 2-week wait time frame. So during that time frame, I wasn't relating the congestion to pregnancy symptom. So that was just another thing that I noticed that I had. And then another thing was mild cramping, and I did have the cramping on my right side, my right lower side, and I know that that could be a sign of implantation, but it was around the time that I would normally be cramping for my period. So again, I didn't relate the cramping to the pregnancy, which, I mean, I don't know why. Like, I guess I just didn't, I really didn't think, y'all, I really didn't think that I would get pregnant that fast after just having a baby, you know? So I did have the cramping on the right side, which again, that could occur during the time of implantation. So apparently that's what was going on, only I was oblivious to it because I didn't think I would get pregnant. So these last two symptoms, y'all, these are the ones that had me start tweaking out. And I'm talking about tweaking out toward the time frame that I got my positive pregnancy test. I started having these really weird, vivid dreams. I don't remember any of them, but I remember in that moment that I would wake up and I would be like, what the heck was that? I don't get dreams, y'all. The Lord will sometimes give me dreams, but that's very rare in itself. I don't get dreams. So the fact that I was having, and I mean, they were consistent, like night after night after night after night. I'm talking about maybe a good week straight. And toward the end of that week, that was around the time that I got the positive pregnancy test. I was like, man, no, you know, I was in denial. So I kind of just brushed it off. But the dreams made no sense. So I was like, okay, this is not of the Lord because they make no sense. They were just like really weird dreams, you guys. But they were so clear in picture and so vivid. Oh man, it was crazy. It was crazy. And then, y'all, the last symptom, okay, that had Jose even tweaking out. For those of you that don't know, Jose is my husband. My boobs got really big and they were really tender. And I started noticing, I was like, this is not normal. Like, that wasn't even normal as if I was getting my period, because that doesn't happen when I get my period. Sometimes they'll get a little sore, but it's nothing severe. But during this time frame, I mean, they were getting big, y'all, and it was significantly noticeable, at least for me. And I told Jose, and he was like, oh crap. And I think that, and that same day, so it was like, I think we noticed that around like 2 days before I took the pregnancy test. So then the next day is when he told me, you better go get a pregnancy test, because you know, that's not normal. Like, that wasn't normal for me. And sure enough, the next day I went to get a pregnancy test, and I had already missed my period by 1 day. And that's also, I guess we can throw that in as like a bonus symptom. I missed my period, and I never missed my period. Even after I had my kids, once my cycle would become regular again, which would always be right away too. I never had to wait months before starting up a regular cycle. So I'm always on time. So when I missed my period, adding the growing boobs on top of it, Jose was just like, no, you gotta go get a test. So sure enough, I went to get a test, and lo and behold, pregnant, 6 months postpartum. Didn't think that it would happen that quickly. Again, we weren't actively trying to get pregnant, but we also weren't opposed to it. We literally left it in God's hands. And yeah. All right, y'all, that wraps up this video. I just wanted to share with y'all the symptoms that I noticed within that 2-week wait. We are just extremely thankful. A little bit of backstory: when Jose and I started dating, and we would have those conversations about our future and our families and our kids and what we wanted, and you know, we always talked about having 4 kids, and we did miscarry, like I mentioned earlier, back in 2018. And after we had AJ, oh gosh, though we love him so much, a part of us was just like, and we always talked about having 4, you know? And gosh, that was so crazy because we had just had him. And that's when we decided, we were like, okay, well, you know, if God permits and he allows us to get pregnant, whenever he allows it, then amen to that, you know, because that's literally what we asked for. Like, we prayed for 4 kids. And just to be experiencing another pregnancy, and this will be my last pregnancy, you guys. And that's just because you know, this one has been, though it's been great, baby has been healthy, it's just been the roughest on me physically. God willing, I hope to make one of those like updates soon to let you guys know what's been going on and like what led to the decision for us to tie my tubes. I know that that's personal and everyone has their own personal preference and their own personal reasons. This is just what works best for me and my family. But yeah, so it's bittersweet, you know. I'm trying to soak it all in and just trying to remember every bit of my other pregnancies, including this one, and I'm getting emotional because I'm hormonal. But I'm just extremely grateful. Like I can't stress that enough. I can't say that enough. We are just super excited to meet this baby. And yeah, I guess I will let the video out here. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you're expecting anytime soon, let me know in the comments below. If you've had any weird symptoms throughout your pregnancy or pregnancies that you want to share, also let me know in the comments below. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. God bless y'all today and always, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.